What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of The Promised Neverland, episode 8, season 2, episode 8. So, I know many people are not happy about the show. Probably, might be one reason why people left Patreon this month, but, don't worry. I'm gonna be better about uploading a bit more frequently. Like, I think the past 2 weeks I only uploaded like 4 videos a week, which is shame on me. So I'm gonna try to make it 6 episodes, 6 uploads, not episodes. It's gonna end up always being more than 6 probably, but I'll try to make it like 6 uploads a week. That might not mean like um sometimes that might mean like I do a double upload one day and then one after and then like take it like I might not be working like 3 days in a row, day off, 3 days in a row, day off. Sometimes I might just like double upload if I know I'm gonna be busy the next day or the day before. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be better about that. And then also, we're gonna get My Hero March 27th, I think. And we're gonna start ReZero in like a little over 2 weeks, I think. Right? Because this is episode 8. Well, maybe 3. Maybe 3. It just depends how like uploads fall. So anyway, yeah, last time on The Promised Neverland, we got Norman's plan. Emma expressed to Norman how she felt. So she wants to try to find Mujika and Sanju, and because we know Mujika has the blood that where if you like ingest her blood, she's like a special demon where like she doesn't need human blood to stay um, sane, not go wild. So to stop other demons from degeneration where they don't have to eat humans, her plan is have her donate. I don't really know if that's really going to solve all your problems because even if they do, take her blood, they could still choose to kill humans because you taste good. Norman's plan, he did lie to her and say he's gonna follow her plan, but we know that he told his followers that he lied to her. He's not actually gonna like take Mujika in and follow their plan. He's gonna kill her, and he's dying. So we know he was experimented on because he was coughing up blood. So he doesn't have much time left, which is why I think he's so adamant about this plan of like just taking out all. Which this is the thing. Yet your potion or whatever you want to fucking call it, your serum might make them degenerate, but there's no guarantee that they'll just attack each other first because if there are any humans in the vicinity, why wouldn't they go for them first? Like, I'm sure their sense of smell is amazing, so they're gonna go for what smells better or tastes better rather than like one of their own. Like, you guys brought that up in the comments too, like on Patreon at least. I didn't read the YouTube comments, but you said like, well, there's no guarantee. Like, why would they attack each other first? Which is like, I think I might have mentioned something about that. I don't know if I did, so I'm just going to say I agree with you now, in case I didn't. So, I do agree with you. So, unless he can get all those kids out of there beforehand, like, again, I don't even think that's going to be easy, but he made it seem like he could, so fingers crossed. I guess you could do that. I guess you could make them all degenerate because it's like a more surefire thing. Like, they'll all degenerate. They won't be like, intelligent enough to be able to like maybe track you down if you're smart enough to like outwit them, cause, well, you clearly will be, I think, because they're gonna be just like wild animals. But again, like they're like physically just so much more advanced than they are like human beings. So even if they are stupid or wild, whatever, they could still. I mean, they could still kill you. They could still like chase you down, and you'd have to have some like crazy training to like out maneuver them, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, you might be able to outwit them, but like, how are you gonna get away? Like, if they're like on your ass, like right next to you, what are you gonna do? I don't know. He's gonna have some sort of plan, I'm sure. We'll have to see how it plays out. But only 3 episodes left after this one, right? It's like there are only 11 episodes, I think. So whatever they're doing, they're gonna have to wrap it up quick. So maybe they will get to the part. Maybe they'll like end the season when they're right about to like enact their plan. I don't know. We'll see though. Anyway, yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, please go check out my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below. Like, you'll get so many reactions. It's crazy, dude. Like, probably like I don't even know how many reactions there would be. A couple, maybe like 200. I don't know. Is that an overestimation? I mean, I've done so many shows. Some of them are long. Like Hunter x Hunter, we've done already 75 episodes. Oh yeah, there's easily over 200. Okay, yeah. I don't know though. I wonder if I should add those up. If any of you are on the Patreon document or whatever, like count that shit. And see how many there are. I'm not complaining. The more kilowatts, the better. Woo! Did you raise the roof? Party. Okay. Probably just because I was probably so cringy. Ha! T minus. Come on. Hey! T minus 3 hours and 15 minutes till WandaVision. Right, KiloX? But I wonder who else on here is excited for WandaVision. I don't want to just call you out and only give you a shout out. Let's see. Who responded to the poll? Not many people. So, let's see who's excited. Loving the polls. Scotty Pot Roast. Good, I'll try to do more of them. Who's ready to cry tonight? Me. Yeah, Christian. It was so good. Oh, I don't know if you want me to read your comment. I won't do that. Well, I don't know. No, I won't. Nah, I don't want to do it without your permission, but it is posted. Nah, I won't do it. Yeah, actually with episode 8, I thought I was gonna cry, but I didn't because I was just in shock the whole time. Like, I was just waiting. I just was waiting for, like, this other shoe to drop. Like, I was waiting for, like, some crazy cameo to come in or whatever, like, because I have so many of my own theories, so, or even, like, theories from other, YouTubers where I watch their videos where they do breakdowns of the episodes, so, like, I should have gone back and, like, rewatched it, but I didn't, but, like, I kind of regret it, like, watching other people talk about it. They were like, it was so sad, and it was, but I was just so caught up in, is this gonna happen? Is this gonna happen? Oh, not yet, maybe, and I didn't cry, but I feel bad. I feel like I'm a cold-hearted bitch, but I'm not. I swear I'm not. So yeah, Christian, Jared Lovelady. I know, dude. That line from Vision, what is grief if not love persevering? It was good. That was good. Lobos 625. Can't wait. Yeah. I'm going to buy some snacks before the episode, so I'll finish reading these and then I'll start this review so then I can get this up for you guys. I think that's it because the other comments are like never heard of it before and okay. So, for those people who are, I'm not saying you guys don't deserve shoutouts because you didn't like say that you wanted to watch it, but this was mainly about like me relating to the people who do want to watch it. So, are you guys excited? Yes, we're all excited. I wonder how long the episode's gonna be. You guys, if it hasn't come out yet, how long it's gonna be, which I don't think it has, but if not, when I post this on Patreon, I want you guys to post in the comments like what your guesses are for how long you think the episode's gonna be, and post your guesses on who you think the cameo is gonna be, if you think Vision's gonna die, both Visions, like if her kids are gonna die, and if there really is gonna be like a big thing about this like aerospace engineer or not, because I don't think there is anymore. But we'll see. Oh, and also if you think that there's gonna be like something else going on with like the commercials, like do you think Agatha was the one making those commercials the whole time, or like somebody said they think Doctor Strange was doing that the whole time, so let me know. Anyway, so The reason I'm talking about WandaVision in this video though as well is because I know based on comments, I recognize the same people who watch um The Promised Neverland. Like they also talk about like WandaVision, or and they commented on that post as well. So that's how I'm like, did that make sense? Yeah, like you guys are posting on or talking about both things. So yeah. Um. Anyway, so this episode though, it was kind of crazy to not crazy. It was not even it was shocking, but also at the same time it kind of felt natural, where a lot of times you'll see characters, not just in animes and just shows, movies in general, or even books, like they think they're ready for something, like a brutal situation. They think that they've steeled themselves for it. They know full well what they're getting into, and then when the moment comes, it's a whole different story when you're seeing it firsthand. It's like, yeah, I know I'm gonna like go off to war and be a soldier, or I'm gonna be like, for example, like maybe Attack on Titan, like, oh, I'm gonna go kill the Titans, like, but then when you're actually faced with it, it's it's you're paralyzed with fear. It's different. Like the brutality, seeing it up close and like in reality, like this is not like in your fucking head, like how you've maybe like I tried to look up like synonyms to what I was thinking of in my head. They're coming like romanticize or like glamorize. Mm, maybe. I mean, he just had this idea in his head where it was just going to be so easy, right? But it wasn't. Like, it's not easy to take a person's life, especially where you think of them as just monsters. Like, they're nothing like you. They're monsters who just experimented on you and just they eat you and look at you like nothing other than prey. Um, you're not equals. You're not deserving of like your life has no value to them essentially, right? Other than being livestock. I mean, that's how you were treated by a lot of different demons. So I mean, you have every right to think that way. I'm not saying he doesn't, but I think when he was faced with the reality that not every demon's like that, and like they were very humanized in that moment. Like you see them with mothers and daughters and fathers and sons and brothers and sisters and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles, and like seeing them eating each other or like holding each other as they're dying, or maybe they were attacked like by another demon. So it's just seeing that brutality that you caused, this carnage that you've caused, and seeing that they're not these like heartless beings that you thought that they were, like realizing that you did that to them, like it's almost like just doing it to humans. I think that might be like why it made him waver. You know, that's I think like it's different when, like for me, it's easy to kill an ant. You just step on it because it's like they they're really, and this might be shitty of me to say, but they're almost like nothing to me. And that's really fucked up to say. I know that's fucked up to say, but it's like this little ant, it's I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like they're just of no significance. They're not like me at all. Like I can't see myself in an ant. You know what I mean? Like I just see it as like this disgusting creature. I hate ants. So I hate bugs, I should say. Um but for him to see them being like so similar to him, sharing the same emotions as him, being affected by this just like the same way he was affected by what he saw and what he went through, that would make me waver as well. That would make it hard to follow through with this plan, even knowing that what you're doing is gonna maybe save you and your siblings, or maybe humanity here in this world in the future. Maybe that's not a given, but knowing that like this might be your best chance to save them, and if you don't follow through with this, like you're just gonna make more enemies. Even knowing all of that, it's still it wouldn't make it any easier. That I don't know if I'm probably making no sense right now, but hopefully you're getting what I'm saying, because you guys know my vocab is very narrow. I just don't have a broad vocabulary, so um, gotta work on that. But yeah, um, it was crazy because I thought it was gonna be so easy for him. You know, like with Killua, he's just learned to separate his emotions from his job. Like killing doesn't affect him. He's done it so much. But for Norman, this is the first time he's doing something like this. So it's always the first time's the hardest, is what you hear. I mean, I've never killed a person, so I don't know from experience, but I think it's kind of like, the more you do it, you kind of just become desensitized to it. So that's another factor that comes into it, is it's the first time he's committing, like, not just one murder, like fucking like mass genocide. I mean, this is just like the first time he goes out to kill a person, like it's not just one person, it's like a whole village. And you're not seeing, like, it's not like you're killing the person and then walking away. You're seeing how that death is affecting their loved ones and like the people around them. Okay. Yeah. So that's another thing that comes into it. Like you're seeing how it's affecting these people. Like what was I watching? Um, Maybe it was Attack on Titan, but it might not be. I just feel that this happens in other things. But why do I feel like I watched something lately where you see that, like, you're seeing how the murders you've committed have affected their families. The It's devastating. Like you're like destroying families, and what's even sadder is, like, yeah, they're being murdered, but like they're murdering each other, and then it's like you're turning them into like these wild beasts. I mean, they're losing any humanity that they had. It's just the only word I can think of is just, it's sad. It's and it's hard because it's like, I mean, maybe it's a little easier for me to accept watching Attack on Titan because it's similar. Like, you see them as just monsters at first, but then you end up sympathizing with the monsters. It's the same thing here. Like, I hated these demons at first. Now I feel bad for them. That old man, now we know he's just like Mujika. He probably wouldn't even have killed Emma even if he did know she was human. I mean, look at, he saw Norman, and what was his first instinct? Not to kill him, but to save his grandchild. Like, he didn't go into a fucking crazy frenzy. Um, Even because that was what I brought up. The reason I'm saying that is because we said, even though they have the intelligence now, like they're not gonna go like um they're not gonna have to eat a human to survive, right? But they might do it anyway because they taste good. Clearly, with him, I mean, like, he was faced with that, like, oh, I can eat this human right now, or I can save my granddaughter. He chose to save his granddaughter, so even that might have even been kind of like what made him hesitate as well, is because this guy chose to save his granddaughter instead of going after you, the like meal of meals. I mean, you're a genius, kid. Like, you are the best of the best. They even said it. You were the first genius to ever come out of these farms since their existence. I mean, they've been around for 1,000 years. That's when the thing was signed, right? So, I mean, I don't know if they were created like right then, but like right after it was signed. But I mean, that's still a long time, even if they started it like 100 years later. Who knows? Oh, well, at least we got to see his backstory. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why he's so sick. He could have just. I mean, we're humans. We get sick. We're not immune to like illness or disease. I mean, I don't know. They have been doing this a long time, so I was thinking like maybe they came up with a way to um eliminate all diseases or any form of illness, but maybe not. Maybe not. Because they didn't experiment on him unless something was up with those pills. I mean, I thought maybe they'd just be vitamins because I think they did take vitamins, right? But maybe I'm wrong. Seeing all these people that were experimented on, man, you just see them with freaking like IV drips, and they've got like bandages around their head. They look like they're just. I think they were dead. Like they had blood coming. I don't even know what the fuck that was. Like, what were you doing? Were you just like barely keeping them alive? I don't even know. I don't know, dude. Like, okay, here you can have a finger. Okay, here you can have. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Oh man. And then you have like these other rooms where you have like these giant, huge. Um, I don't even know what. Like, they kind of looked like babies. Like, they looked like mentally they weren't even there. Like, they just looked almost like you gave them lobotomies. I mean, you had stitches going down their head, so maybe you did, and you just keep letting them grow. Like you're providing them with like a food source and whatever, so they can keep growing, which is maybe like what they do when they're supplying food to the markets. Like they give them the dumb people. So yeah, their brains are useless now because you've lobotomized them. If that's what you did, I don't know. But what other fucking reason do you have to go into their head? I mean, you're not gonna make them any smarter fucking with their brain. I mean, maybe shit, maybe they could, but it doesn't look like they did that. So then they're essentially just giant babies. So you keep them in the padded room with like, oh, the little plushies. That's what it looked like, right? I don't know. Is this too far? I'm gonna try to pull it up. Uh, where's it at? Was it the beginning of the episode? Come on, bro. Just I want you guys to like know. Okay, that was when he had the bomb. That was smart of him to like transfer messages through that Rubik's cube too. That was. Oh, should I pay attention to what was going on here? That's the lambda symbol, right? I just saw a ship and shit. I don't know if the background's important. That's why I'm just like that. Oh, that's disgusting. This, see, like they just look like they lobotomize them, and then like they just keep them in the room with like the plushies because it's just they really just need them to exist. And then eventually they kill them and supply their limbs and shit to the markets for the poor people. Keep the poor people weak, right? And you want to supply the best food sources to demons like this who work at the farm because they need to be smart because they have to keep shit running. The people in the markets, they could give a fuck if they go crazy because um, they want to make sure that they are in control of who is in power, right? So that's another reason why they don't want Mujika, supplying blood to anybody. They don't want like a revolt. But what else? I don't know. Now that he's hesitated, like after he saw just the devastation he's caused, and the reality of it, I wonder if he's gonna even try to do this again. Like, or is he just gonna say like, no, I want no part in this. And if he does, I think those people that were working with him, I can't remember their names, so I'm just saying the children, the kids, the teen, I don't know, they're older people. I'll just say, um, I don't think they're gonna want to work with him anymore. Like they might just like he'll probably just try to separate himself from them then if he decides he can't do this anymore. If um, and then maybe that's the thing because it's like now they're enemies. They're gonna see you guys as enemies, like Emma and Ray and all the kids. Oh, and Norman if he goes with them. So then you might have to try to, yes, like enact your own plan with Mujika, but also like you're gonna have to try to. You might end up going on the run. Like you might have to run away from them, and cause they might try to kill you because it's like if you're not with them, you're against them, and they don't want you in their way. Like I think that they'd have no hesitations in killing these kids. I just don't. I think the only reason they haven't killed them yet is because of Norman, because that's their boss, and if he abandons them, what possible reason do they have to like let them live? They're just in the they're a liability, I guess you could say. Um so maybe also, like I said earlier, maybe if he goes with them, which Emma might like dangle this carrot, come with us. I know you don't want to do this, and also like maybe I can save you, or no, she doesn't know he's sick, but if she finds out, maybe she can save him, um, with either Mujika's blood, although I don't know how that would affect human beings. So, but Mujika might know. She's been around for a while. So that, or that necklace, or that pendant, whatever the fuck it is, because she said it would keep her safe. But keep you safe and like heal you, those are two different things. I don't know, but the fact that like Emma mentioned it got me thinking about it. Like maybe, otherwise I never would have thought of that. But I don't know. I mean, it's from a demon. I mean, I don't know what kind of technology or whatever. Like, that seems so almost kind of like mystical, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't seen magic come into play in this show yet, but maybe, maybe. Um, what else? But like with the whole blood thing, the only reason I'm saying that is because like usually with like vampires, which yeah, I watched the Vampire Diaries, or watched, I should say, like their blood would heal human beings. So that's just why I thought of like, oh, maybe her blood would heal him. But that's not a given. That's just, I just threw that out there just to throw it out there. Like, you never know, bro. Like with WandaVision, you could come up with the most out there crazy theory, and you would think in any other show that would make no sense, but in that show, it might make sense and it might actually be the answer. So I'm just gonna fuck it and say, let's apply it here. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. I mean, shit, taking his her blood might make him go crazy or turn him into like a half demon thing, but maybe not. Maybe not. Or maybe she might know how to heal him, like with other things. Like maybe she'll know how to make a medicine that, or first of all, she might be able to figure out what's actually wrong with him. Because I don't think he's ever told anyone that he's sick. So he might not even know exactly what's wrong with him. He might just know, oh, well, something's wrong. I mean, he's a genius, but I don't know if he's ever like, he's not a doctor. How could you possibly? Then again, I'm assuming he never told anyone. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just like assuming he never told any of these doctors here, but he could have. And maybe they told him there's just no way to cure you. But again, since Mujika's been around so long and she's clearly special, she might have a way. Anyway, is there anything else I didn't mention? I don't know. I'm curious now what's gonna happen with this old man and his granddaughter, sorry. Like, are they going to end up, I mean, I don't see him trying to kill Norman or anything, but she might when she gets older, but maybe they'll just end up being insignificant and they never see them again. I don't know. I can't really figure out if they're going to be relevant or anymore after this. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below. Check out the description. Click the link so you can get full reactions to Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal. You might not care about this, and Attack on Titan, but you might care about those. And then when My Hero starts, you'll get full reactions to My Hero and ReZero. Sign up, please. Please sign up. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.